You have to do it. I did it last time.
Scratching my mustache.
Mustache. Okay.
Oh, I let it out.
It's gonna be really anticlimactic.
Whoa!
Hey guys, I'm Hillary. This is Shelby, and we're Grand Ramblings. Hey guys, I'm Hillary. This is Shelby, and we're Grand Ramblings. And today we are spilling champagne all over ourselves.
Champagne down! Today, we are celebrating Valentine's Day by reading you all of these stories sent in of your worst breakups, Tinder dates, and anything that you've gone through in your relationships that have gone terrible. So we are drinking and we are reading them. We're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you.
And at you.
A little bit at you.
But it's fine. Cheers.
We're doing really well with our resolutions of not drinking.
It's totally coffee in here.
We're very excited about this, so
let's go.
Let go.
Security! Alright, here's my first one. She was very, very vegan.
Ooh.
I don't really mind. In fact, I started a conversation with her about vegan mayonnaise from aquafaba and chickpeas.
What the heck is aquafaba?
So aquafaba is the reserved fluid in your can of chickpeas or beans or whatever. No, fun fact. Okay, so anyways, she assumed I was vegan and flipped when I ordered a latte, calling me a liar, murderer, cheat, and screaming before storming off. Afterwards, I drowned my sorrows in chicken.
A murderer for ordering a latte? That's like in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah.
When the vegan police come.
It's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, A+ would recommend.
You guys can laugh too.
Yeah. Your turn. Or if you want to.
Well, I just really like Scott Pilgrim, and I'm trying to remember what he ordered when they came in and busted through the wall.
You're trying to get me to drink half and half.
That's what I want! Okay. Mike, want a cookie? I was heading home from the bar one night in college when I ran into an old friend in the street. He asked me out to a baseball game on a Thursday night, but I warned him that I was going to Thirsty Thursday prior to the game.
Very dangerous.
I proceeded to go to that and drank a couple of pitchers of beer. Pitchers of beer!
Just a couple of pitchers. Casual Thirsty Thursday.
Beer.
Amazing.
When he picked me up, I was already blackout drunk.
My kind of date.
I only have vague memories of that night. I was lit AF. I woke up at a random apartment at 5 a.m. Once I figured out where I was, I woke him out, boned went out, and made him drive me home.
Classy.
This story is everything.
If you know that you're pre-gaming a date with pitchers of beer, you probably shouldn't have gone on that date.
Battery exhausted.
This is a short one. This is a baby story. In 6th grade, I broke up with my girlfriend the day before Valentine's Day, not realizing the next day was Valentine's Day.
Rude!
The next day, she came to school with the chocolates I'd given her and ate them while she cried. She also sat next to me in class. Dude, I remember in 6th grade, I had my 6th grade boyfriend. Valentine's Day was the holiday
Well, yeah.
in middle school.
A boy would bring you a box of chocolates
While you're holding your teddy bear and stuff, and it was the cool thing in middle school. I would be so sad.
I'd be devastated.
Really rude, 6th grade anonymous person.
Check the calendar. Okay. One time this guy ended up inviting me to watch him do stand-up comedy at a local bar. Oh God, that can't be good.
I don't think there's ever been a good story
that's He told me to meet him early so we would have time to talk. His friends ended up coming early too, and he was basically ignoring me the whole time. Then when it was his turn to go on stage, he was horrible, horrible in all caps. He made really inappropriate jokes and no one was laughing. It was painfully silent.
No!
Can you imagine? Then he drove me home. I leaned in for a hug because I was trying to be nice, but he leaned in for a kiss.
Yikes.
I turned my cheek as soon as I realized what he was doing. His lips landed somewhere near my ear. He looked at me and said, "Too soon?"
No!
And then I said, "Yup," and booked it out of the car.
Stand-up comedy is always very questionable. But that was a good one. We don't want them dating that person anyway. So, next one. Next! This is another long one with a lot of quotes. Where I grew up, taking a drive was code for some after-hours backseat bumping. Once while taking a drive, we decided to pull over to the shoulder of a dirt road. I parked the car in a ditch near a cornfield. After some time, I noticed headlights coming from behind. And I watched in utter horror as an old man got out of the driver's seat and began making his way towards us. Serial killer. I would be so terrified for my life at that moment. I was mostly worried about making sure the girl I was with was decent when he inevitably reached us. So I threw her clothes, completely forgetting myself in the process. Wanting to get ahead on this, I opened the front door from the back seat. And quickly realizing my predicament, covered myself with a t-shirt. The old man began to ask if everything was all right and whether or not we needed any help, but immediately stopped when he looked toward the interior of the car. He turned beet red and apologized profusely. All I managed to get out was, "All good here." After he left, I turned on the car and headed home. The mood was ruined.
No Why the would you put your car in a ditch?
First of all, I feel like that'd be really hard to have sex in when you're sideways. That's a classic small town hookup story with your girlfriend in high school.
Yeah. If you feel like the most discreet place you can have sex in high school is in the ditch, like you're definitely from a rural town in Michigan. Next. One time this guy ended up in, nope, I already read that one. Next.
When I was 23, I dated a girl who was into modeling. She had recently gone on a trip to the Caribbean to do a photo shoot and wanted to show me some of the photos she received back from the photographer. That sounds questionable. As we sat there together while she, in all caps, scrolled through the gallery, she had forgotten that some of the pictures included in the gallery were of another girl who was shooting nude photos. This is a good time to explain. Side note, that my ex has terrible jealousy issues and would get mad if I even saw a girl in a bikini on live television. Oh, I think this is why the she was in all caps. I see where this is going. So as she makes the connection that she just accidentally showed me one of her friends completely topless, she threw her laptop against the wall, destroying it. What? And proceeded to bite her own arm and tore a chunk of her skin out of her arm. Let out a blood-curdling scream. I didn't know what to do or say, so I packed a duffel bag and left. What the f***? She was scrolling through.
She did that on purpose, just so she could get pissed, destroy dude's laptop. I don't understand that part. It doesn't make any sense to me. She's gonna have a wicked scar after that bite.
Next.
Okay, fine.
Oh, did you see that refill service?
We have bottle service here. Okay, I get to pop this one. You guys are way too dramatic about this.
It's a twist out.
I just spilled my White Claw everywhere!
Are we filming that?
Go on, Mike.
Help! White Claw down! White Claw down! We're not double fisting, it's fine. So, we're gonna start this over.
I went on a Tinder date that was fairly normal. He was polite and we had good flow with conversation.
Ooh, good flow.
Seems good so far. He walks me to my car and leaned in to kiss me. I was like, all right, let's see how it goes. Worst face violation I've ever experienced. That can't be good. I felt like he was encasing the entire bottom of my face between his smushy lips. And then just started roving his tongue around, which I'm assuming is just like very like aggressively like
it feels like a worm in your mouth.
Like when you go through the car wash, but a tongue. Oh! I can feel saliva pooling around my lips. I gave it 5 seconds and broke it off. Quite literally, I had to wipe the spit off my face with the back in front of my hand. Ew! You had to go with the back and the front?
And so your hand is then covered.
So your hand is like covered in this like... I shudder when I think about it. Even over a year later, I can feel the phantom drool on my face.
Phantom drool! Holy sh**. That must have been very traumatizing for this poor girl.
So, cool dude, bad kisser. Bad kisser, you have to know. There's no way not to know.
Especially when you see the girl wiping her face with her hand when she's done making out with you. It's probably a sign that you're not a good kisser.
Ready? Got dumped after 2 years on spring break. On the last day, his ex-wife called. She knew I was there because my friend happened to see her and tell her just to rub it in. Well, surprise, motherfucker! He said he had to give it another try. 2 kids later and divorced again.
I'm sorry, 2 kids later?
2 kids later. Second kid isn't even his! Found out that in the divorce that he wanted a shared custody. I'd say.
Yes, you did, honey.
Wait, 4 snaps in Z formation. There you go.
Am I too high?
You can see where you go. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to our live studio audience for participating with us. We hope that you enjoyed all of our super cringe-worthy breakup, relationship, Tinder date stories.
We hope you have a good Valentine's Day, whether it's with your significant other celebrating or sitting at home watching Netflix with wine and your cat. Being single or taken, it doesn't matter.
Or with your best friend.
We hope you have a great Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day. We love you.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Turn it. There you go. Yes,
Just go.
Queen.
Just go.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we